I did a video the other day where I spoke about going out here and volunteering my time and my services. I've probably got 100 to 200 paper masks, which have no protective quality. It's just, if you have it, you're less likely to, if you cough or whatever, it'll guard against that, but it's not going to filter it. I've got gloves. We spoke about this. I've got gloves, black gloves. I mean, when I seen these on eBay, honestly, I didn't care. These could have been pink. Okay, they could have been bright green or bright pink or bright yellow, and I'd have still bought them. I was shocked that I was able to get such a good deal on them, like $3, $4, free shipping. I honestly, I might buy more. These are the things, if you're looking at investing or whatever, you should be putting your money into. Not stocks. It's stuff like that. It's already very rare. It's already going to become more rare. That's, and food and food stocks. That, to me, is where your money should be at. But, I've got that. I've got paper masks. I've got non-filters in there. That's going to last months. I probably got like enough toilet paper. I got like 50, 60 rolls of toilet paper in the closet. Paper towels, somebody put it to me about volunteering and stuff. And I spoke to you guys about that minister that died in Concord yesterday. I think it was something, I can't pronounce his name, crackerjack name. That he thought this was all political. He didn't believe it and take it seriously, And there was a guy, there's a minister in Louisiana that believes this pandemic is all political. No one's going to get sick. And he held a church rally of over almost 2,000 people Sunday. This is Saturday, last Sunday. And look, he had a couple hundred people there for Bible study on Tuesday. What's the point? Can I ask you, what's the point of going out to the hospital and risking your life and getting sick? I've already talked about how this isn't chickenpox. This stuff, if you survive it, you don't have no problem, you survive it, you lose like 30% of your lung capacity, and it does stuff to your brain. People have to relearn how to walk. This is not just something you just, like a cold, you get better. This is not that. It's something different. And this could mutate. I keep telling people, it's almost like when we look at emergencies, trying to get a little brighter. There it is, that's a little better. It's almost like, emergencies, we get complacent. Let me turn this down. We get complacent in essence, and we're just thinking like it's going to only be this, that, and the other. This could very easily mutate, guys. We have to acknowledge it, be aware of that. But if you've got ministers like that, this is 3 months into this pandemic, who are still holding church services and talking about it's their right. What are you fighting for? You're fighting for that? They're willingly going to church. They're willingly going out here getting sick. Willingly telling you to your face, we don't care. And this is what's going to make the pandemic worse. You understand? I've said it before, nothing worth dying for in the South. Nothing. Nothing worth dying for. That article I read proved my point. My friend Denzel was like, well, he might not have done it before the governor released his order. And I'm like, dude, you don't get it. He's doing that deliberately. And he's not going to be punished. He can do it again. He could do it again next Sunday, this Sunday now. And I maybe a lot of folks wouldn't come. They don't want to go to jail, but he could do it again, and they'd still be like, well, we'll give him a little fine. I bet you nothing will happen to that guy because Southerners aren't taking it seriously. Went out to Walmart earlier this week. Nobody had on masks, like 2 people. One dude worked there. I expect, you would. And then you had, when I with my little flatbed gig, nobody had masks on. These are archaic people, and they're 20 years behind. They're not going to get this. And that's why it's going to really spread. What you did in China, you could not do here because we do not cooperate with each other in the South. Doesn't work like that. We got a bunch of boys running around with rifles and big monster truck pickups. That's what they're doing. They're not. These are not collaborative people in any way. And you're gonna see what I'm talking about. How that makes everything much worse in a pandemic. Much worse. I just gotta say that this gonna be really bad, guys. It's gonna be really bad, really, really bad. And I would not volunteer. I don't have much money to offer. I mean, that's why I try to tell my dad. My dad don't get it. My dad just focus on. He's like the conservatives. Well, only kills old white people. My dad doesn't get it. You're gonna get a depression very soon. They're gonna reopen the economy, and this thing's gonna spread. Remember I told you about people getting complacent? This is what I'm talking about. You were complacent thinking the government's going to do what it's going to do. You've got a fascist in there that has no qualms about killing people and risking human life. He doesn't care about grandma. He doesn't care about sick people. That's what makes this worse. Even if you had a vaccine or a treatment right now, I would still say you're going to have a depression. You understand? This isn't just about the virus. This is about the very groundwork of our systems breaking down. And I told my brother this would happen. My brother's like, well, we need that. Blacks need that to get us off our asses. Well, you're right. You're right. Yeah, and people are going to get off their asses, and this is going to spread. And more people are going to die. I heard all these rednecks talking about how they hope California, everybody would get sick in California and all this shit. And now it's spreading in Louisiana. A part of me wants to celebrate it or make fun, but that's not proper. That's not right. That's not proper. People are going to die. I'm sure some of them don't politically agree with Trump or don't feel as though this is right, but you're going to have that. I'm changing the subject for a minute. One reason why I'm trying to get everything rolling is I'm worried you're going to have a serious slowdown in the post office. Someone told me that as far as get things from overseas, and that's been coming home. That's coming true. I mean, I do mail runs at night sometimes, and I haven't done one in a while. Once I got back from California, because the post service shut down. They're not working at all. I told you guys it's funny because I was wearing my mask a couple weeks ago. People made fun of me. It's like the end of February, beginning of March when I was wearing my mask. And people making fun of me, laughing and shit. Now you're not even working. This is why, I don't fight for the black community. Because that's the black community I know. A bunch of fucking niggers. They just want to, not be aware of anything going on in the world and then make fun of you because the capital of states, or the governor of states, or laws, or because basic things, that means something's wrong with you. That's what black people, that's what I tell my dad. That's really what you're fighting for is ignorance. I'm not fighting for ignorance. Nah, baby. I'm not fighting for ignorance. And you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Peace out.